Long before cities rose, before borders were drawn, before the modern world learned how to forget the old ways, there existed a form of survival so raw and unforgiving that only those perfectly tuned to the land could endure it. In northern Tanzania, beneath the vast African sky, the Hadzabe people continue to live a life that mirrors humanity's deepest past. This is not a reenactment, not a cultural performance, and not a lifestyle preserved for tourists. This is real survival, unfolding daily in the land where lions still hunt humans as prey. The Hadzabe do not farm, they do not herd animals, they do not store food for the future. Each day begins with uncertainty, because each day must be earned. Survival here is not guaranteed by technology or systems. It is dictated by skill, awareness, and an intimate understanding of the land that has been passed down through thousands of years. Their home is the region surrounding Lake Eyasi, a harsh landscape of dry savanna, rocky hills, thorny bushland, and hidden dangers. This land offers food, but only to those who know how to see it. At dawn, the Hadzabe hunters rise quietly. There is no rush, no alarm, no command. Movement is purposeful and calm. A hunter's most valuable tool is not his bow, but his awareness. The air itself carries information. The direction of the wind, the freshness of tracks, the distant calls of birds all speak in a language learned since childhood. In this world, silence is survival. Loud movement invites danger. Carelessness invites death. The bow carried by a Hadzabe hunter appears simple, almost primitive by modern standards. It is short, handcrafted from local wood, designed for accuracy at close range rather than power at a distance. The arrows are thin and light, tipped with carefully prepared poison derived from desert rose plants. This poison is not meant to kill instantly. It weakens, slows, and eventually brings down prey that would otherwise outrun a human. The hunt is a test of patience as much as strength. As the hunters move through the bush, they read the ground like a map. A broken blade of grass, a scuffed stone, a faint indentation in dry soil tells a story. This animal passed recently. It was not running. It was alert. It stopped here. It listened. The hunters adjust their pace, staying downwind, blending into the land that raised them. There is no wasted movement. Every step is deliberate. Danger is not theoretical here. Lions patrol these lands silently, watching, waiting. Leopards hide in trees. Hyenas trail from a distance, curious and opportunistic. Snakes rest unseen beneath rocks and brush. The Hadzabe know that humans are not the apex predators of this environment. They survive not by domination, but by balance. They avoid conflict when possible and confront it only when necessary. When prey is finally spotted, tension tightens the air. A kudu, an impala, a warthog. Large animals mean more food, but also greater risk. The hunter must close the distance without being seen. The arrow is released not in haste, but in certainty. A single shot. If it lands true, the animal flees, carrying the poison with it. The hunt does not end there. It transforms into a long pursuit, sometimes lasting hours, sometimes the entire day. Tracking a wounded animal requires extraordinary endurance. The Hadzabe run across rocky terrain barefoot, conserving energy, matching pace with the land. They know when to push and when to wait. Eventually, the poison takes effect. The animal slows, it collapses. The hunter approaches cautiously, ensuring the kill is complete. There is no celebration yet. Respect comes first. The animal is thanked. This is not symbolism, it is belief. The Hadzabe understand that life continues because other life ends. Waste is unthinkable. Every usable part will be consumed, shared, or repurposed. Meat is divided among the camp, reinforcing bonds that ensure group survival. No one hoards, no one owns more than they can carry. In a world without storage, generosity is not morality, it is strategy. Back at camp, fire becomes the center of life. Flames transform raw meat into nourishment, hard fibers into edible sustenance. Stories are shared, not as entertainment, but as lessons encoded in narrative. Children listen, absorbing knowledge long before they ever hunt. Which animals are dangerous, which plants heal, which sounds signal lions nearby. Education here is constant and immersive. Women play an equally vital role in survival. While men hunt, women gather tubers, berries, and baobab fruit. They dig deep into the earth for roots that store water and nutrients, often providing the most reliable calories in dry seasons. They know which plants nourish and which kill. This botanical knowledge rivals any modern database, built through generations of trial, observation, and memory. Honey is a prized resource, and harvesting it is one of the most dangerous tasks in Hadzabe life. Wild bees build hives high in baobab trees or hidden within rock crevices. Smoke is used to calm the bees, but stings are unavoidable. Even more dangerous are the animals attracted to honey. Bears may not exist here, but elephants, honey badgers, and even lions are drawn to the same prize. A moment of distraction can be fatal. The Hadzabe language itself reflects their world. It includes click sounds that carry through the bush without traveling far, allowing communication without alerting predators or prey. Their vocabulary contains precise terms for animal behavior, plant stages, and environmental conditions that have no direct translation into modern languages. This is a language shaped by survival, not abstraction. There is no chief among the Hadzabe. Decisions are made through discussion and consensus. Leadership is fluid, earned through skill and experience rather than authority. Those who consistently hunt well, track accurately, and share fairly gain influence naturally. Those who act selfishly find themselves isolated, and isolation in this land is a death sentence. The night brings new dangers. Fires are kept burning not just for warmth, but for protection. Lions approach silently, their eyes reflecting firelight from the darkness. The Hadzabe do not panic, they read behavior. A lion passing through is less dangerous than one circling repeatedly. Songs and controlled noise are sometimes used to signal awareness, reminding predators that these humans are not easy prey. Sleep comes lightly, ears remain alert even in rest. Children learn early how to wake silently, how to recognize the sound of danger. Fear exists, but it does not dominate. Familiarity breeds respect, not complacency. This balance allows the Hadzabe to coexist with predators that modern humans can only observe from armored vehicles. What makes the Hadzabe extraordinary is not that they survive without modern tools, but that they do so efficiently. Studies have shown that their daily work hours are often fewer than those of modern laborers. They are not trapped in constant struggle. Their knowledge minimizes waste and maximizes success. This is not primitive life, it is optimized life, shaped by natural selection rather than industrial pressure. Yet this way of life is fragile. Encroaching farmland, conservation boundaries, and modernization threaten access to hunting grounds. Laws designed to protect wildlife often ignore the humans who have lived alongside it sustainably for millennia. The Hadzabe face pressure to settle, to farm, to abandon the very skills that allowed humanity to survive its earliest chapters. If the Hadzabe disappear, something irreplaceable vanishes with them, not just a culture, but a living archive of human survival. Their lives answer a question modern humans rarely ask anymore. What does it truly mean to belong to the earth, rather than rule it? In the land of lions, where death is never distant and survival is earned daily, the Hadzabe continue to walk the ancient path. Their footsteps echo those of our ancestors. Their hunts mirror the struggles that shaped our species. They are not relics of the past. They are a reminder. A reminder that humanity's greatest technology was once knowledge, that our greatest strength was cooperation, and that long before we conquered the world, we learned how to live within it.